EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the outskirts of the nation's capital. It's Northwest Stadium in Landover, the home of the Commanders. Here's the veteran Will Lutz to get us going. And off we go from just outside our nation's capital. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. A run here with the veteran. It's Austin Eckler. And he'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. From the shotgun, it's Daniel. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
Well, not exactly a highlight reel type play, but in some cases, just checking the ball down to your fullback, picking up some positive yards is the only play that's to be made.
3rd and 2. Here's Daniels. That's McLaurin open on the left side.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch. Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
Daniels to throw on 2nd down. He'll get that to his tight end, Ben Sinnott. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
They run over center with Robinson. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. That's Zach Allen there on the tackle. Here's 2nd and 9. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. That's over the middle to the tight end, Sinnott. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
It's like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and they get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive into some points.
Here's a 2nd and 9. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. He's got it inside the 5. And the Commanders are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Well, this is how you dream up the opening script. You get the ball first, and you want to go down and set the tone for the rest of the game. Well, it looks like the coaches did a great job when they built that script during the week. With that big-time throw, they got a shot now with 1st and goal to end this opening drive with a touchdown.
Now back at the 4 for 2nd and goal. He connects with Palmer on that one. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free and gains nothing.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have
pressure, gets there, and down he goes.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush. You know, they did a lot of good things on this opening drive, Mike. I know they stalled out once they got down there into the red zone. They're going to need to work on finishing some of these drives as this game moves along. But that's a good 3 points to start this game.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Now a run with the rookie out of Oregon. Here's 2nd and 6. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. He'll get that complete to Franklin.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
And he will have a Broncos first down. At least at first glance, they'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. From the shotgun, here's Nix. He's got the tight end, Adam Troutman. 17 yards on that connection. First down, Broncos.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big game.
Nix, now to throw it here on first down. And that's going to wind up incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down? Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in.
And he's going to have the first down. They'll mark him at the 29, but it's a new set of downs. First down picked up. You'll find his tight end, that's Troutman. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. They've got it. It'll be 1st and goal after a pickup of 21. Here's a run. Marked down at the 6. Second and goal. He pulls it in around the 5. And he will score. Cortland Sutton. Touchdown, Broncos. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. The kick by Lutz is good. The Broncos move out to a 7-3 lead. So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. He'll start at the 2. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter.
Broncos 7, Commanders 3.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
70 range, 70 range. Come on, set.
Here's Daniels. Now pass deep for McLaurin. He lays out and makes a spectacular catch. A big play there for Washington. 47 yards.
Got it, ready?
On 1st down, Daniels.
Well, that scramble is ultimately going to end up short of the 1st down, Mike, but it's going to help quite a bit. That's a great job by the quarterback. Just taking what the defense gives you, get downfield, pick up good yardage.
Let's go now.
Tight end motioning left. From the gun, it's a give to Eckler. And he is planted in the backfield. Defenders crashing through, blow up that play behind the line.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
Hold it ready.
They'll empty out the backfield and line up for 3rd and 3. From the shotgun on 3rd down. To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by Brandon Jones.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Linebacker Ernest Jones ends that play. 2nd down and 8. To throw is Nix. This one to the tight end, Trotman. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. A gain there of 24 yards. Good for a Denver 1st down.
Let's go. Cowboy 79 Broncos.
Back to throw is Nix. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Oh, and the rookie puts it on the deck. It's a fumble. And this is taken in by the defense.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals of how they're taught to carry the ball. And they talk about the points of pressure. And the biggest thing really, Mike, is you want the front tip of the ball, the part where your fingers cover, to always be higher than the back tip of the ball. So often you see that front tip go down, and it makes it so much easier for that defender to kind of rake it out. So you want pressure against the outside of the ball, both tips, the inside of the ball, and then keep that front point up.
Another run here for Robinson. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, Play it safe, pick up the first down.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Throwing now, Daniels. Now he'll swing it out to his fullback. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
7-3 is the score. 2 minutes to play in the first half. We'll be back just outside the nation's capital after this. 3rd and long. Daniels now going to look to throw. That one complete to Brian Robinson. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on 4th down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this 4th down.
The field goal unit on the sideline. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down's looming.
19 tight, 19 tight. Ready?
They'll go. Here's Daniels. He's got a man. It's McLaurin. And it's going to be a Commander's first down. They get it easily. It was 4th and 1, and the pickup was 5.
Here we go, here we go.
At the 14-yard line.
To throw is Daniels. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Let's go.
Keep it in the air. Here's Daniels. To the right side. Catch made by McLaurin. And that screen slow to develop, and they rally to the ball and stop him. That will be no gain on the screen. It is 3rd and 10. Throwing again. Daniels. And that is incomplete.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field, and then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on 4th down? Did they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for 3? And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. First and 10. Now Nick's going to look to throw. And he did a pretty good job there to get back to the line of scrimmage as he's chased out of bounds. We'll try again. It's second and 10. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. Now a signal, timeout called. 9 seconds left to play in this first half. Nick's now on first and 10. He's got a man downfield. It's Mims. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. On now, it's Will Lutz to try the field goal. This from extra point range, a 33-yard field goal attempt. Lutz's kick is good. So we reach halftime here, and the visiting Broncos are on top. As we get you down to Florida, Orlando specifically, it's where the coach is. Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand in this second half, about to get started. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Here's a run to begin this third quarter. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
With the struggles they had running the ball in the first half, Mike, it makes sense that they're trying here early in the second to get this ball carrier going. But this last run's not going to do him any favors. Another rush, another loss of yards. You know, Mike, nice job here by the quarterback just understanding on these early downs, you just don't want to go backwards. So he's able to avoid the negative play, pick up a little bit, and mostly avoid the sack.
They come to the line needing 11 here on third down. Nix from the gun on third down. He's got his man. He finds Sutton. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down. Play action now. It's Nix. And that is incomplete. Troy Franklin, the intended target. And it'll bring up second down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. Now they'll set up to throw. He connects with Mims. And he's very close to a first down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short. They'll try and run for it. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. He's going to lose a yard.
It's always a gamble anytime you go for fourth down on your side of the field, but they clearly thought they had a play that they liked, but the defense came up huge, and now their offense is going to have a chance to capitalize and take advantage of this short.
That'll be intercepted. That's the linebacker, Cody Barton.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
Got it into the hands of Mims. Give them 14 on that one. First down, Broncos.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front. He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Now a handoff, running right. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to third down. Got to get it to the 30. Here comes third down. From the shotgun, here's Nix. He'll go right and find his running back.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. Now they got a fourth down decision to make.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Broncos add on to their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And he'll be out of bounds just past the 25. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Go! Hey, smash!
The motion man here is McLaurin. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
Come on.
Out of the gun, they give it to Eckler. And that'll go for a gain of about 4. That's Zach Allen there on the tackle. Here's 3rd down and a few inches.
Reload. Check out.
They'll go with the sneak. Trying to find an opening, but too good in the middle from the defense. They stop this up, and now it is 4th down.
And now this brings up a tough situation, Mike, because even if they were going to consider going for it on 4th down, how do you do so when you couldn't even manage to get a few inches on 3rd down? Disappointing result for them on that play.
19 Lions. Mustang 19.
They'll indeed go. It's Daniels. And he will have the 1st down. Needing to make something happen, trailing here in the 3rd quarter. They convert on 4th down. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. And the run out of the gun. Here comes Robinson. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to third down.
That's a gain of 3. It's third and 7.
They motion the slot man left. On third down, they'll throw with Daniels. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
That's Palmer, the man in motion. On first down, it's Robinson. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season.
Here we go.
They'll go again with Robinson. Robinson, a first down and more. And he's going to get this all the way down to the Commanders' 14-yard line. It's a big run by Robinson. 33 yards.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
He'll get rid of it and complete it. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
Go!
Daniels to throw on second down. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up third and 3.
So we'll take it.
Hold the ready.
Big play coming up. This is third down.
Ready.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. And he's in. Joshua Palmer. Touchdown, Commanders. A huge touchdown there in the fourth quarter, and now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? They're an extra point away from tying this thing up, and we got ourselves a ball game.
So it is back to a one-point game now in the fourth quarter as they kick it away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. They're trying to burn some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's going to have a Broncos first down as he gets this up to the 42.
Fourth quarter, you find yourself protecting a one-possession lead. It's a fine line, Mike, between do I keep the ball on the ground, continue to work the clock, or stay aggressive, try to extend this lead to a multiple possession game. That's the balance this play caller is dealing with right now.
Now, a second down throw for Nix. The pressure gets home. He's lost the football. The Commanders come up with it. force the fumble, and it leads to a defensive score. And a big turn of events there. This defense trying to hold off the opposition now takes the lead, Greg, by taking it to the end zone.
Yeah, it seems like week in and week out, Mike, in this league, there's one or two plays that determine the outcome of the game. And I get the sense here in the second half, that game-changing scoop and score by this defense could very well be that play. Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
His drive will start on the ground. And this will gain a couple of yards up to the 22-yard line. Second down, Nix. And this will be incomplete, but there's a flag back in the backfield where the quarterback is. They may have got him after he released the ball. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for first and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. He's going to run it.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
Here's a 2nd and 6. Throwing is Nix. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
First down, Denver.
Let's go now.
They'll throw. It's Nix. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Back to throw is Nix. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
I think that's one of those cases where he just tried to put a little bit too much on it and fit it into that window, Mike, and sails it high. Give his guy a chance to bring that one down. Put that ball on his chest and help him secure that catch. At this level, when you're that open, that ball has to be completed.
And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down mark. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down. On fourth down, here's Nix. That's complete. Taken in by Franklin. It's a gain of 10 as they get the conversion on fourth down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
On second down, it's Nix. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. Sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out? So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. It's a give up the middle to Robinson. And this will gain a couple of yards up to the 22-yard line. On 2nd down, it's Daniels. This one complete to Palmer. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. Two minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. On the give to Eckler. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down. They'll drop to throw. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down.
Bronco switch. Bronco, come on.
On the handoff, it's Robinson. The speed on display. He's in. Brian Robinson. Touchdown, Washington.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll come up for 1st and 10. To throw is Nix. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it stopped.
Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down.
So after picking up some positive yardage on 1st down, they end up going backwards on 2nd. That sack now brings up 3rd and long, but most of the time is a very pass-happy situation, makes them very one-dimensional.
The crowd cranking it up another notch before 3rd and long. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. And the Commanders will take over here just past the 30. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Set.
They run over center with Robinson. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's 2nd and 6. Victory formation, defense powerless to stop. And that should just about do it. So it's a win here for the Commanders. They're able to build on the solid performance of a week ago. They make it 2 in a row with the victory here in this one. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more